friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits and my intuition, the tarot, to communicate energies to you guys, most amazing viewers. If you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome. You guys found me. I'm so blessed. And for those of you guys returning, I'm so grateful to do your reading yet again today. You guys are all very safe and welcome in this space with me today. Today's reading is a pick a card reading with 4 options to choose from, which I'll hold up shortly here. We'll be using solely the tarot, or predominantly the tarot here for all 4 piles, unless I'm called to pull anything else. But yeah, we're looking at the person on your mind and how does this person think you feel right here, right now? This is a timeless reading, okay? So whenever you come across this video, the message was meant to find you. It doesn't matter how long ago this video was posted, okay? But in order to know whether this is your reading or not, we're going to look at your energy and see how you're actually feeling. And so if you resonate with that being your energy, your feelings, then we'll take a look at the person you came here about and how they think you feel. Now, occasionally the piles come flipped or reversed, meaning it's how your person's feeling and how you think they feel. Okay, if that's the case, you can go check out another pile, or that might be the only message here, providing some sort of insight to you. I don't know what we're going to see. Okay, Spirit just comes through and I channel whatever I see and feel intuitively with the cards. And so that is what I channel. Okay, sometimes we get multiple energies pulling through. I'll do my best to delineate between how many energies I see, but it's up to you to attribute who is who and that sort of thing. Okay, so quick disclaimer here. Okay, if you guys are new to love readings or even just my channel here, we are not putting a whole bunch of weight on what someone else's perspectives, opinions, and thoughts are onto our own value. Okay, nothing takes away from your value. So if we are feeling any way that isn't feeling whole, complete, empowered, beautiful, then that means we have some healing to do. Okay, and a lot of times we might feel triggered. And if we do feel triggered, that is a cue that we should be doing some shadow work. Now I say should, you can do whatever you want. Either you can stay in suffering, you can let the external world dictate your emotions and your feelings, or you can work on yourself and do some self-mastery so that nobody's feelings, nobody's thoughts, nobody's nothing can impact your value. Okay, it doesn't impact your value, but if you believe it, if you have an unhealthy way of understanding and an unhealthy way of connecting with your mind and your pains and traumas of the past subconsciously, then it's going to manifest in your life as suffering. Okay, so if you're suffering sadness, separation, loss, any of that sort of feeling, contracting feelings, that's a flag for you to heal. Okay, I don't do these readings to keep you hung up on people, situations that you want to move on from. If you're feeling stuck, if tarot is making you feel stuck and you're not wanting, okay, do not resist. Do not fight it. Do not judge yourself. Number one, the more you fight it, resist it, the more it persists. There's nothing wrong with watching tarot. There's nothing wrong with wanting to know. Okay, so where we have a challenge is where we're really connected to the mind, where we can't see outside of ourselves. And so observe, how are you engaged? How are you talking to yourself? That's more important. Okay, so if you're judging yourself, if you're creating sort of stories or ideas about yourself that are not based in reality or the universe's reality, then we start to suffer. Okay, there is no such thing as bad. And if we are engaged in doing things that we don't feel good, then we have to not resist and fight and suppress and push on it, because it creates more of that in which we don't want to see. Okay, but we have to really understand it and peel the layers back. And so there's a lot of readings, especially, on my channel here, but I'm sure on YouTube, in regards to shadow work and understanding and healing yourself. Okay, that's the best way you're going to work through this, not resisting tarot, not, telling yourself whatever it is. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there because sometimes people get in that perpetual tarot trap You know, how's this person feeling? What's going on with this person? Blah, 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 blah. And so I always am sort of hesitant when I do these readings. But I do know that in order for us to heal, there is a certain amount of information that we can work with throughout our healing. We're all in different stages. Okay, so there's no shame. There's no shame in listening to tarot as many times as you need to, because you're where you're at in your healing journey. Accept it. And that's the way you're going to overcome and move through it. Do not fight and resist it, or you'll be stuck there for a very long time. Okay, so we have to accept in order for us to then identify and start to move towards what feels better. Okay, so if you're feeling great, then good. Then, you know, you just want to know, what's this person thinking? And that's fine too. So whatever you're here is great, except I don't want to be a part of anybody's reason to suffer. Okay, that's why I put this disclaimer together, but it's a world wide web and I don't control all of you guys, so you guys can do whatever you want. But I'm not involved in any perpetual suffering states of whatever you're doing to upkeep your world. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at our 4 options. So option number 1, we have the tarot, the Obscuro Tarot. And I do a card reveal of this earlier today, which I'll most likely post if you guys are interested in this deck to take a look at the cards. Option number 2, we have the Storyteller's Tarot. Option number 3, we have the Movie Tarot. Don't expect me to know all the movies in this deck because I'm not a movie buff. Okay, and option number 4, we have the Hermetic Tarot. I also have a card reveal with the Hermetic Tarot. Actually, all of these decks, I'm pretty sure I have card reveal in my playlist. If you guys are interested, or you guys are tarot readers or collect tarot cards, you can go check that out. So if you're pulled to multiple piles, like I said, it could be your energy, meaning how you feel and what your person thinks you feel, or it could be your person, how they feel and how you think they feel. Okay, so that's why we're maybe pulled to multiple piles. It could be passing, present, future state of energy as well. So keep that in mind. I'll put the timestamp in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It'll take you guys directly to your pick, and I will see you there. Hello, beautiful. Pile number 1, we picked the Obscuro Tarot. Let's take a look at your message, shall we? We're looking at how you feel right here, right now, and then we're going to compare it to how your person thinks you feel. Okay, and the connection with you and this person. So, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. I don't know if I called you pile 3. Weird. Pile 1. In regards to how they are feeling, how would they describe their energy right here, right now, so they know whether this is their pile or not. Thank you, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. Thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here. If you skip the intro, like I said, this could come reverse, meaning how your person feels and how you think they feel. Okay, if that's the case, you can go check out another pile. So we have 10 cups. How does pile 1 feel right here, right now, spirits? How would they describe this? Page of Pentacles in reverse. How would pile 1 describe their feelings? 5 Pentacles. Why is this 10 cups here, spirits? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Why is this Page of Pentacles in reverse? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And finally, why is this 5 Pentacles here in the end? The Sun, Leo energy. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's under the King of Wands. The 2 Pentacles in reverse. And 10 Swords in reverse under that. Okay. Let me sit here with this energy for a bit. I do want to put it like that. See how you are feeling. Okay. Interesting. I feel like lately or recently, you've been really reflecting on what is true happiness for you long term in a relationship. Like what would an actual cohesive, emotionally fulfilling relationship look like to you? I think you're sort of removed contemplating and reflecting and really sitting with yourself when it comes to truths about what would make you happy in a relationship or in a connection. And I think there's a truth coming out in regards to this connection specifically, that it's most likely not an opportunity here that is going to align to a 10 cups for whatever reason. Either your person is not someone you can rely on, or it doesn't seem to be the opportunity you thought it would be. So you might have at one point thought that there would be future happiness or that you can have emotional fulfillment with this person. But it's like, I don't know that I want to pursue this anymore or can pursue this anymore, because what I thought would be happiness is actually not, or I don't see that same happiness there anymore. And it's like, what I really want is to be happy. What I really want is to experience emotional fulfillment in a connection in my life, in my world. And so for whatever reason, this isn't it. So either this person's not showing up, or there is something missing here that needs to be here, or you just feel like you don't feel like you're clicking with this person in a way that's flowing. And so I think you're contemplating or considering or looking at a new opportunity away from this connection. And so I feel like whoever you're dealing with might be somebody who didn't take charge or missed out on choosing you, or somebody who you're realizing doesn't have or is incapable of providing you with something, in the real world. So either they can't step up, they can't commit, they don't have maybe what it takes, is kind of what you're seeing. They don't have the environment, they don't have the world that I need for myself. And I think what you want here is, I don't know, something ideal here with this castle and this 10 cups. Like, you have a vision of something maybe very grandiose or very luxurious in your mind of where you thought this could be or where you wanted it to go. And so it's like, this has to come to an end with this person, or you got to put an end to this connection, or you have recently put an end to this connection because of the fact that this person was not it, or at least this is what you saw. What you see clearly is that in the 3D world, things aren't aligned with this person. And I really feel like this person had an opportunity at some point to pursue or choose this connection and start something new with you towards building this future that you envisioned. And they did not choose, or they just chose something else, or it became apparent to you that they couldn't provide you with something here. And so you're like, okay, I got to accept this, or I got to see the truth for what it is. And I don't want to be on the outs. I don't want to feel like I'm not aligned with the future I want here. And so I have no choice but to call it quits, But I feel like there's something in regards to closure. Like, how do I get closure? Or I never got closure. I'm not sure how to close this off fully or close this door. So there's something in regards to, how do I just close this chapter and start anew? So you're somewhere in between closing a chapter or officially making closure with a person in a situation so that you can start new. And I don't know that you know fully how to get there, or you're still sort of in this no man's land. Okay, so if this sounds like how you feel, it doesn't sound like you're doing very well with this person, because it seems like this person has been either MIA or chose something else, or like I said, didn't choose when they had a choice. And so you can't rely on this person to build or to work with you towards that utopian dream relationship or future that you envision. So, spirits, pile number one's person. How do they think pile number one is feeling then about them and this relationship or this connection, this situationship? How is pile number one's person thinking that pile one is feeling right here, right? Use the same cards, but I'll have to shuffle these. Pretty good. How is pile number one's person thinking right here, right now, that pile number one is feeling about them and this connection? Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four Pentacles in reverse. How does pile one's person think pile one is feeling right here, right now, Spirit, about them and this connection? Ace of Swords. Three Swords. Why is this Four Pentacles here in reverse, Spirit? Do you feel it's like this? Two Pentacles in reverse and Seven Cups in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Gemini energy. We have one card sort of falling here. Page of Pentacles in reverse coming out again. And finally at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. Two pages here and the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Pisces energy. Okay, let me see how this person thinks you feel. It's pretty bang on. This person thinks that you feel underappreciated or not seen, not valued, like whatever value you deserve here as a beautiful Queen of Wands, which is a high value person, okay? Intellectual, beautiful, attractive. You know, this is like the high maintenance sort of energy when we talk of all the queens here. So very high value. It's like, this person feels like you feel like this situation hasn't reflected back to you your value, and it's left you in a Three Swords. It's left you feeling very sad about what's gone on with this person. And so you're one, can't find stability here with this person, and you're letting go of a situation here because this situation has been very turbulent for you. You've been up and down, you know, and most likely by this person's inability to choose. And so you had no choice but to choose yourself or to make a decision in a situation where this person kept things up in the air or kept you as an option or kept things blurry or just wasn't able to be consistent and meet you with something solid. Like in the Pentacle realm, it's like, I don't know, they were supposed to make something official or do something here that they couldn't be there. You know, the resource, they couldn't provide you with themselves in a way here because there was something they weren't capable of providing. And so whatever sort of rose-colored glasses or dreamy state of a future you had about this person feels like you've seen the light, or you're letting go of that idea or of whatever this person could have been to you, and that you're understanding that this person has been emotionally unavailable and that they just didn't choose you. So for some of you guys, they might have chose someone else, or that they could have been clear about choosing you on this path, and they just sat there not choosing to pursue you. And so you have to make your own clarity, or that you're seeing things clearly now, and that this is a dead end. It's not an opportunity that you could pursue. And this person is most likely somebody who you can't rely on with the resources or the energy to build what you want. And so you have no choice, sadly, but to go explore on your own away from this connection. because there's this knowing that you deserve better, or that this person is incapable of providing you with what you need. And so it's with the heavy heart here and sadness that you have no choice but to go explore elsewhere outside of this connection. Four Cups. Yeah. So you felt rejected here, and you certainly could have been offering this person like your love, which wasn't reciprocated or didn't get acknowledged in some way. And so for some of you guys, this person might think you're getting bored, about this person. Like, you're just no longer seeing them in the same light. You're kind of like, okay, like at one point in time, I had a vision of what we could be. And now it's like I'm letting go of that vision, or that understanding I had of what you meant to me or what you could be to me in the future. Like, you could be somebody here who would love me, and we could create a future together and work together. But it's like I'm seeing a truth. And the truth is that I don't feel emotionally happy. And also maybe that you're not communicating with this person, that you're no longer wanting to pursue in their direction, and that you're potentially making this decision all on sort of your own, like on your own, away from them, like not filling them in, just slowly moving towards a different direction, that where you won't feel rejected, or where you're emotionally just not having to, I don't know, play seconds or be an option. But I feel like this person feels like you weren't wanting to step away, but like you had no choice here in the matter, So let's do one more round and see if anything else comes up. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces energy, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So Spirit, anything further regarding pile one's person, how they think pile one is feeling right here, right now? How does pile one's person think that pile one is feeling? Can we dive in a little deeper into this energy, Spirit? Thank you so much. How does pile one's person think pile one is feeling right here, right now? 9 Pentacles in reverse. All the stars. I'm getting Aquarius energy from that. And the Knight of Wands. How does pile one's person think that pile number one is feeling about the connection in them right here, right now, Spirit? The Magician in reverse. Virgo, Gemini. Why is this 9 Pentacles in reverse here, Spirit? 5 Wands in reverse. Look how creepy this 5 Wands is. Isn't that crazy looking? Veiny hands. Maybe your person's a bodybuilder. Look at that. Ooh, so veiny. Why is 9 Wands here, Spirit? The King of Cups in reverse again. And finally, why is this Magician in reverse here? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And finally, the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Capricorn energy under that. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Keeps coming out. And under that's the 7 Cups again in reverse. Okay, so let's break this down. Give me a sec. Okay, so with the presence of the Devil, and Devil talks about binding us, feeling stuck, This person might feel like you have been stuck to them, or some form of, with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this could talk about a codependency here, like feeling very stuck to a situation or dependent to a situation where we feel like we cannot break free or have what it takes to break ourselves out of a situation. I feel like your person feels like you might have been stuck in that for some time. But I do feel like this person is seeing that you're looking at all the dead ends in the situation, like where this person in this situation would keep you sort of prisoner, if you will, chained to a dead end situation that wouldn't allow you to move. That maybe at one point in time you were the only one sort of trying to get things to move or trying to fight for this person or fight for this connection or like really win over this person. And it's like, I no longer want to fight for this connection or pursue this person if I have to fight, because nothing can be manifested here as a dead end. And I don't have maybe what it takes or what I used to have in order to try to create something here. I'm no longer interested in this. And like, you're really just focused now on your own manifestation away from this person. This person feels like they haven't been sharing their deep emotions here with you. They might have been sort of fleeting when they engaged with you here, that you feel like this person's energy has only been fleeting and superficial. They haven't shown you the depth of how they feel or been emotionally available to you enough for you to work with something to allow this connection to move forward. And so this has been the result of why things have been stuck. And this might be why things have been, like, the unhealthy part of this situation has been this person being emotionally unavailable. And like, you're thinking, well, engaging with this person sort of in a Knight of Wands energy isn't really something that can allow us to build or manifest something more and allow things to move. It's just sort of a superficial, fleeting type energy, and you're no longer wanting to involve yourself with this type of an energy because it's not deep enough for you, and it's not the opportunity that you thought it was. Here, the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, so you're just no longer wanting to pursue this. And maybe you feel like this person is really stuck on you with this devil. Again, this is coming from their perspective, that this person has some form of dependency potentially in their world, something that's doesn't allow them to become available to you, doesn't allow them to pursue this connection, doesn't allow them to share themselves deeply emotionally, doesn't allow them to move forward and build with you. And so all they're capable of doing is remain in the Knight of Wands energy, which doesn't allow you to pursue this Pentacle realm. It's just an exchange of energy, but not a building of something here. And you're breaking free from this. You don't want to deal with this. So this is what I have, pile number 1. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 2. You guys pick the Storyteller Tarot, and we're looking at the person on your mind and how they think you feel right here, right now. But first, we're looking at your own feelings to see if this is your pile. Okay, so If you skip the intro, sometimes it comes reverse, meaning it's how your person feels and then how you think they're feeling and thinking. And so if that's the case, you might want to go check out another pile. Okay. So let's take a look. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile number 2 in regards to how they're feeling. How is pile 2 feeling? How would they describe their own feelings at this time so they know whether this is their pile or not? Thank you, spirits, for this message. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading. How are you feeling right here, right now? So we have the world in reverse. How is pile number 2 feeling right here, right now, Spirit? We have the 7 of scepters, which is 7 wands. And we have the King of Hearts, which is the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. How is pile number 2 feeling right here, right now, Spirit? 2 of Pentacles. Why is this world here in reverse? Page of Cups. Where's this 7 of scepters here? 7 wands and this King of Cups. 6 of swords in reverse. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have the 9 Pentacles in reverse. And bottom of the deck, we have the 3 swords. Oh my goodness. And death under that Scorpio energy. Okay. Let me sit here with this energy and channel what it is that you're feeling. Okay. Like I said, sometimes it could come reversed, okay? So you'll have to determine or dictate who's what energy. But I am reading one energy here. It's very painful here with this 3 swords. 3 swords is where we're feeling separate from the ones we love. Okay, some words, actions, intentions, or lack thereof has created some form of suffering and pain in a situation here. Okay, and right by this death and this world in reverse, it could be that something ended, you know, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like an official ending. In fact, it's just a release of something, you know, a release or something's changed. It can't be the same anymore. So I don't know, if someone moves, that would be like, you know, a big, massive change or transformation. You know, it's like now I'm further from this person, or there's some form of significant change here where there was a release of something in this connection that's created pain. But I feel like it's a process of closing out the old and walking into the new energy. And so if you guys were in another connection, okay, like let's just say you ended a connection, there was a lot of pain, you're trying to heal, you're trying to close that door, and maybe you're trying to date. Okay, so maybe you're asking about a new person in your world, but I feel like there's a newness here. At least trying to get on with opening your heart. You know, it's like I want to fight for a future, to feel love, and potentially there's like an understanding here that you want to fight for something deep. You don't want to fight for something shallow, you know, and maybe you've only experienced something sort of shallow or superficial when it comes to sharing of emotions. So maybe in the past, it's like you were involved with someone who was emotionally immature or couldn't step up couldn't match your level. And it's like, I want to fight for this. This is what I want. I want someone deep. I want someone who loves me. I want someone who shows up. It's like a painful situation because all I've experienced is someone who couldn't step up. And so it's like, I feel like you're still held back by a situation here with the 6 swords in reverse in this world. Like, we haven't closed something out fully. It still maybe has your heart, or maybe the experience here didn't get full closure, or you're still on your way out of a situation that's created a lot of pain for you. And so maybe you're still sort of going back and forth between this new situation. Okay, new situation. I feel it could be another person or dating again, or your need to bond emotionally, and then this other situation that you're trying to close out or transform out of in some way, release. You're trying to release some pain here. You know, maybe the realization that someone was immature, or that somebody couldn't express themselves deeply emotionally here for you. But it's like, I'm still, I don't know, going back and forth, or still trying to decide how best to handle the situation. And it's still unclear to you. And so you want to know, like, what's the best decision for me going forward? I'm not sure. I don't fully understand what I'm supposed to really do, but I do know I want to fight for someone who could emotionally be solid and show me this. And also, I feel like you feel I don't know, like any situation here doesn't feel like something you want to hang your hat on. Like, it doesn't feel like you'd feel comfortable there. And I think this is what you want. It's like, I want to know that I could depend on someone. I want to know that I could build with someone. I want to know that wherever I stay or choose to stay, I have a clear understanding that this is what I can feel secure, where I can commit to and become available to date and pursue and build my world around this. But if we don't know and we're not clear, it's like we're up in the air. So I feel you're still up in the air, you know, and for a lot of you guys, I am getting this like 2 worlds, like the old past person, which might have experienced an ending, but I'm still sort of hurting. And then the new world of, what should I be focused on, or how can I date again, or should I be available to date again, or what does this look like? I don't know. You know, and we might still be very, very hurt. And maybe we're still kind of holding resentments here, you know, because I feel like somebody might have done a 5 swords situation here with you in the past, and you still haven't released this fully, or you still haven't healed your heart from this fully. You still feel chained to the past here, I feel, in some capacity emotionally, that doesn't release you to make decisions in the future. But it's still unclear what's going to happen with this person of the past, because I feel like there hasn't been an official closure. Okay, so interesting. If you resonated with this being your energy, let's look at then who pulls through here. You know, is this their person from the past, or is this your new situation? I don't know. Let's see. Spirit, for pile number 2. Should be who you guys asked about, but I don't know who pulls through. For pile number 2, the person they came here about. How does this person think that pile 2 is feeling at this time? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. How does pile number 2 person think that pile number 2 is feeling and thinking at this time? Thank you so much, spirits. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. 8 Pentacles. Knight of Coins, which is the Pentacles. Pentacle, Pentacle, Pentacle. King of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Why is this 8 of Pentacles here? 5 of Swords in reverse. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here. Six of Cups. And finally, why is this King of Pentacles in reverse? And we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, strong Virgo energy here. And then we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And bottom of the deck, we have the World in the upright. Under that, we have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Let me sit here with this energy. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What's this person thinking that you're feeling? I feel like this might be the past situation that you feel hasn't closed out. I feel this person might think that that situation is more closed than you might think. Okay, like that phase, because I feel like you and that person, okay, that was coming through as sort of the thing that was changing, or the old world that I was talking about, there was the cyclical behaviors or patterns potentially with this person that wasn't amounting to anything according to them, how they're seeing it. Like you might have invested for some time and it didn't produce the fruit, or just is going around in circles, and you just sort of understood that giving up was the best way to close this out. Okay, because this person, and it's not like, oh, you just decided to give up, but you threw in the towel in some way, or just decided not to invest, because I feel like this person, by not deciding or not choosing, kept you up in limbo land for some reason, and you were not wanting to be in limbo here. You wanted them to make something clear about if they were in it for the long haul here. Okay, like you wanted them to explain, or you wanted to understand whether this person was going to choose to put forward energy towards a long-term build of this connection, dedication and commitment. And because they didn't, or they weren't being clear, or they just didn't do it in action, it created a Five Swords experience with this person in the past. And so this might be something that's kept coming up, you know, like a Five Swords situation, always around this person's lack of availability in emotionally investing, and them being consistently available to move towards something solid. And it's like this person understands that there's deep, like, emotional feelings here. Like, this is my soulmates card. You know, soul recognition. It's a very innocent love here, okay, that's felt between you and this person. But it's like this person had this love, but there might have been something in their world, okay, something in their world that was not allowing this person to invest or commit to a long-term plan to you in this connection. And so I feel like you had to, according to this person, pull away and really reflect and understand what it was that was going on here. In a way, was like what you'd see is this person was unprepared or not able to choose to be someone that you could build a future with or rely on. And so you might have had to withdraw here, or that this person was very removed based on an experience that they had, you know, like either a whatever, a situation of the past that doesn't allow them to be readily available here for someone that could commit and build a future with you. So either their finances were tied or they were still, I don't know, in another situation here for whatever reason. Some of you guys is coming through. If this person had to like leave to work abroad, or to go to school or to work somewhere abroad and like do this, it's like then they couldn't be around to invest here. And it's like, do we continue this partnership or do we sort of close it out and maybe review this at a later time? I feel like this person feels that whatever's happened between you and them didn't feel very good, but it's kind of like water under the bridge as far as this person is concerned. That you guys can put this behind you. And that there's only sort of moving forward from this spot in which you guys are at. I want to see some more because I'm not quite sure I fully understand what this is about. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. Pile 2's person, how do they think pile 2 is feeling about them and this connection at this time, Spirit? Thank you so much. How is pile 2's person thinking pile 2 is feeling at this time? Thank you. Okay, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Swords, 10 Cups, clarifying the 2 of Cups in reverse. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Knight of Swords. Sorry, 9 of Swords. And finally, why is this 4 Swords here? 6 of Cups, now in reverse. And the 10 Wands, my goodness. And the 10 Coins. 10 Pentacles. Lots of 10s. And we saw the World how many times. And 10s are all about completions, ends of cycle. And we saw the Death card in yours as well. So definitely an end of something here. And then the 4 of Cups here. Okay, let me see what's going on here. 10 of Wands. Okay. This person, I think they were called to action. They were called to action and they didn't with the 2 Swords in reverse. And so therefore you only had sort of one choice, which was the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, where I said giving up. But it's really like you have to either just accept something that this person was not in a position, according to them, in a position to provide some long-term thing for you or build a future here with you, like a family with the 10 Pentacles. Okay. And so this became the burden here. It's like this person was too bombarded in their world, dealing with a situation. Some of you guys, it could be, a soulmate or a family situation or some involvement with a person, place, or thing of the past that kept them engaged and involved. And in order for them to choose you or to move forward with you, it would require this too much for this person to do both, or to move forward and do this, or detach from this and do you at the same time. And so they rejected this connection, or they didn't choose to pursue this connection. And it resulted in an ending, or a 5 Swords. And so because of the 5 Swords, you had no choice but to move on. It's like there was a dissolution of this partnership, or it couldn't progress no more. You guys had 2 different ideas or understanding, where this person couldn't step up and meet your ideal future vision of what you wanted to experience with this person. And so it's like this person had a lot of anxiety in regards to carrying the weight of whatever they were still involved with, and having to step up to create a 10 Cups and a 10 Pentacles with you, some ideal future that they weren't ready. They weren't ready. And so they know that this was sort of the stressor between you and them. And that this person might have felt like if they were taking action, it was like out of anxiety, like anxiety knowing that they'd lose you, or it was too much anxiety for them to move away out of their world because they either weren't ready or prepared. And for some of you guys, it could be because they were in another connection or just a situation, family situation or partnership or something here, you know? So there's a lot of anxiety detaching themselves and moving forward towards this connection. And so I feel like there's a big separation or pause between you and this person where both of you guys are doing a lot of healing and reflecting about what has happened. And what has happened is this person didn't choose you and let you down, or the future that you guys envisioned someday having with this person was something that you had to accept couldn't come to fruition, you know, and that you're still maybe emotionally attached here, that your thoughts are still around this person, or that you're still like you're still healing, you're still thinking of them, you're still emotionally invested in this person. It's like you feel rejected by them, you feel they didn't choose you, and it's like you wanted this person to fight for this connection, you know, but it's like it was too heavy and they just sort of didn't move forward. If anything, they might have been very defensive about their position, or blocked you out, or kept you at an arm's distance in regards to having to sit in this world that they were incapable of moving forward from. Like I say, a childhood thing, or a person, place, or thing of the past, a relationship of the past, a soulmate relationship, or some form of engagement here. And it's like, until I fully heal, or until I can fully be prepared and not be so anxious about making moves and be your equal here, I can't move forward. I can't do this, or I just didn't choose this, you know? And so this is how you're feeling and seeing the situation transpire here between you and this person. 7 of Coins. Yeah, it's like you didn't want to choose to invest continuously and show up for a person here who was not choosing you or couldn't be your equal, who could only in kind show you this sort of a deficiency when it comes to their end of the bargain. And you're not going to sit here pouring into this person energetically, showing up, giving to them over a long haul. And so I think you might have had a choice, you know, or I don't know, maybe at some point in time, it's like there was a choice that you could stick around here while I figure it out, or I don't know, but it's like you became too tired. You became too exhausted here. It's like, how long am I going to be sticking around as a third wheel, or in a situation where I keep investing in you, but you're not like, I don't know, like showing any promise of anything we could build here. If anything, I feel emotionally depleted, you know, and it resulted in things ending. And so this is what I see. Pile number 2. I hope this helped you guys. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 3. You guys picked the movie tarot. I pulled the book out because I know you guys will get annoyed if I don't know my movies, and I don't know my movies. I don't know names, actors, and all that thing. So I'm going to keep this here in case we need to reference it. It might come handy. But if you haven't listened to the disclaimer, or the beginning, I should say, the intro, what we're doing is we're looking at the person on your mind and how they think you feel about them. Okay, how are you feeling coming from their perspective? Now, in order to know whether this is your pile or not, we're going to look at your own feelings right here, right now, and see if they match. If this is how you're feeling, then chances are this is what your person is thinking you're feeling and thinking. Okay, now it could come reverse, meaning it's how your person is feeling and then what you think they feel. If it comes reverse, you can go check out another pile and see if your person's there, okay? Don't feel obligated to stick to one pile. So, Spirit, clear and concise message in regards to pile 3. How are they feeling right here, right now? Let pile 3 know that this is indeed their pile. How would they describe their feelings at this time for pile 3's person and this connection? How are they feeling, Spirit? Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing a reading. I have the Page of Wands and the 7 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Cups, The Fool in reverse, Aquarius energy. Why is this 7 of Wands here, Spirit? 3 Pentacles, and finally, why is this 9 Cups here? Queen of Coins in reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then the 4 of Wands in reverse. So we have Neo from The Matrix, and we have Laura Croft from Tomb Raider, Angelina Jolie, Keanu Reeves, look at me go. And she's in reverse. And then we have Will Smith, and we have Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump, I believe. Okie dokie. So let's see what's going on here. Knight of Coins, 4 of Wands in reverse, 6 Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I do feel 2 energies here. You'll have to determine who you are. Okay. I'm going to read it like your person is somebody here who might be very consistent when it comes to showing up in this connection. But there's something here that hasn't yet happened. This connection still hasn't, I don't know, there hasn't been roots planted in this connection. There hasn't been a chance taken here on this connection to move forward in this connection. So I feel like things are stuck in some capacity with this person, because it would require this person to say, okay, I'm ready to pursue and surrender myself to working with you so we could build, solid legs towards what this connection could be. But it's like up in the air. It hasn't been that this person's been able to give to the investment in order to build stability here in this connection, or plan the foundation. In order to plan the foundation, they'd have to show up and work with you. And it's like this person hasn't taken that risk or that chance because they are more focused on their world at this time, which is emotionally bringing to them things that fulfill them in their world at this time, not necessarily what's going to make you happy or the both of you guys sort of together happy in this connection. And so I don't know why this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse here. Maybe you stop giving, it's like you're no longer maybe giving, but I feel like your person has been consistent, whether they're, coming in with nothing. It's like they're consistently sort of there. But let's see, why is this Queen of Pentacles here in reverse, Spirit? The Empress. Oh my goodness. Taurus, Libra energy. And the 3 of Cups. Is this Elizabeth Taylor? Let's see. Who is this? Empress. Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra. Okay. So, Divine Feminine energy. I think you know your worth. I think you might come to understanding that this connection isn't something that can provide to you. It's been going for some time, I think, and it's proved to you, because I do feel there is a consistency with your person. But the consistency here has been, they've been consistently not investing in the foundation. They've been consistently focused on themselves. They've been consistently not giving to me in a way that can trust that we're going to build something together. And so maybe you're like, what makes me happy here is something outside of this connection. It's like, I know that in order for me to feel emotionally fulfilled, it'd have to reflect back to me my value. And here I can't really keep committing or investing in a practical way. Maybe spending time with this person, or just, I don't know, like, I feel like there's a hole in your energy when it comes to this connection. because this person has not yet been able to take a chance or make official that they're willing to fight for this connection and to work with you. And it's like, in order for there to be a coming together, we'd have to work together. And so I feel like your pentacle was ready to build. And it doesn't matter how much of your pentacle is ready to build if the other side of the equation wasn't coming together. If this person wasn't willing to maybe fight or show up in that regard, then it's like, I can't stay here. So you might have given up. It's like you've surrendered. And it's like, I want emotional happiness. And so I'm going to, pursue potentially something outside of this connection that is going to reflect to me my beauty or what I'm worthy of here, or some abundance. And I do feel like this connection has been one that's been fairly superficial with this 3 cups. It's like, it can't get very deep. We might celebrate. And so here's the consistency. It's like, I see them on a friend zone. We go out, maybe we, I don't know, have drinks. Maybe there's a lot of other people around. Maybe it's just still very superficial. It hasn't built to something that would, it's like this person hasn't made it shown to you or known to you that they're willing to work with you to invest in creating a marriage or a family or a community or the next phase. And so I don't know how long you guys have been stuck here, but I almost feel like you said, I don't want to invest here anymore because it feels still very superficial, and emotionally I'm not fulfilled here in this situation because it just stays as a 3 cups. Now, if you and your person are separated, because you might have just given up or thrown the towel, I do feel like there's a message coming through here with communication of a reconciliation, that this person wants to, I don't know, continue to sort of be in your energy here, but I don't know what sort of offering that this person has. And maybe you recently reconciled with this person and it's like, okay, this has been ongoing. There's been a consistent effort to hang out or to engage in a friendly way, but it doesn't get any deeper. And so this is something that you feel, I can't really work on one-sided. Like, it seems so one-sided. Let me see, because I don't know that I'm reading your energy right, but let's get a little bit more here to see, okay? Because I do feel there's more. So let's see, for pile number 3, Spirit, how's pile 3 actually feeling? How is pile 3 actually feeling in this connection? How would pile 3 describe their feelings right here, right now, so they know that this is their pile? Please help me to channel this energy so that pile 3 knows that this is indeed their pile, Spirit. Thank you. Page of Cups in reverse. 9 Swords. 2 Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Why is this 9 Swords here, Spirit? 9 Swords. And finally, why did I say 9 Swords? Sorry, Knight of Swords. And then finally, why is this 2 of Cups here? Yeah, it's like you wanted 2 cups and this person's adamant in keeping it at a 3 cups. 3 cups, 3 cups, 3 cups. Death. In reverse, Scorpio energy and the Star Aquarius energy. And under that, we have the King of Swords in reverse. And this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, that looks like Tom Cruise. Let's see. Sorry, Tom Cruise. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry, I want to see who this is. Are they going to tell me? Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. So we have Tom Cruise in the Minority Report. And then we have the Star here, which is, sorry, I want to know who these people are. This is, well, I don't know, but I found Jake Gyllenhaal and Donnie Darko. Okay, and then we have Judy Garland in A Star is Born. Okay, and the Knight of Swords, we have well, here's the Page of Cups. This is Joseph Fiennes in Shakespeare in Love. Okay, and this Knight of Swords is Numi Rapace in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And then finally, this Ace of Coins. Sorry, I know some of you guys are like, I don't care. Get on with the reading. And I say, I don't care. I'm going to see who these people are. Ace of Coins. This is someone. I don't know who this is. And I don't know. It doesn't say who he is. Okay. Well, I don't know. You guys tell me who's this Ace of Coins. Okay, let me sit here with this. Oh, with this energy. Okay, so we're looking at how you feel. Okay. So your desire and your vision to have a 2 cups is profound. And maybe the situation with this person is very much in a consistent 3 cups, 3 cups, 3 cups, friend zone, not deep enough. It's not providing you with the 2 cups here. This person is either emotionally immature or just somebody here who is you're just identifying as they're not going to be the person who can provide this other cup to you and the energy that they're in. And so I feel like there is a lot of anxiety here in confronting this truth or releasing this person and moving towards what is a 2 cups for you, embracing this form of truth. Because I feel like there is a need to accept, that what you're wanting for yourself for the future is a 2 cups. And the reality here is that this person is falling short. And so I feel like you are looking at a new beginning. You're looking at confronting what does it take to release this. And I feel there's a lot of anxiety around addressing and taking action and speaking your truth about this. And it's like your person most likely doesn't know, or you haven't explained, or they don't understand maybe, what it means to be a 2 cups. And it's like, how could I take action and deal with the situation in a way here that allows me to move towards a 2 cups? And maybe you have a vision or a hope that the 2 cups could be with this person, in the distant future. But it's like, you don't see how they are even clear or providing any clarity around this, or like in a stage here that will allow things to shift and turn. I think you want to see proof, like proof, like actual new beginning in the Pentacle realm here, something you can deal with and confront with. And there's a lot of anxiety around this because it's like this person is either flighty or just too immature or just not the other cup. 9 of Coins. I think you're contemplating releasing this person so you could be single. But there's a lot of anxiety around breaking free from this person. And you don't know how to do it or confront the situation. And it's like, but your dream or your vision of something out there is what you want to hang on to, or at least the belief that you have of a vision of a 2 cups is what's more significant to you. But I think the anxiety comes around accepting that it's not this person, or it can't be this person for whatever reason. It's like, I think you wanted it to be this person, and there's a lot of anxiety around it not being this person, because this person, like I said, is just not doing it for whatever reason. Okay, interesting energy. So let's take a look then. How does your person think you feel? Pile number 3. How does pile number 3's person think that pile 3 is feeling about them and this connection at this time, Spirit? How does pile 3 think their person is feeling at this time about this connection and about them specifically? Pile 3's person. 4 pentacles. 4 swords. So 4s are all about structure, foundations, planning, and stability. And we had the 4 wands in reverse because something was needed to be stabilized here. Okay, 4 pentacles, 4 swords, 6 swords. Why is this 4 pentacles here, Spirit? Three wands. The moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, with David Bowie, and I don't know what movie that is. And then the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with Neo from the Matrix, Keanu Reeves in reverse. And finally, why is this 6 of Swords here? The Wheel of Fortune. And this is the guy from the Back to the Future, Doc. Back to the Future. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And 8 Cups. And then the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So how are they thinking you're feeling? This person can sense that you feel sort of stuck to this situation, and that maybe you've been here for some time, but that your true desire is to move forward and to do what it takes in order for there to be future planning, like where do you want to move towards, but that you are working towards this energetically, that your desire is to move out of situations that don't feel like they're progressing, but that maybe there's a lot of emotional investments or some uncertainty, around the stuckness, stagnancy, of how maybe held back this person is with this 4 Pentacles, their inability to move forward with you, them maybe not being comfortable coming out of their comfort zone with the Fool in reverse, meaning to take a chance to come out of their comfort. So they're hanging on to something in their world, and so maybe you've had time to reflect on this, or you've had to heal from this. But it's like you're sitting here with an understanding, like either I stay stuck, maybe even repeating patterns with this person, or stay stuck in their world where they're really clinging to their world, or I move towards expanding my own future, but that would mean I walk away. I would walk away from this person. I'd have to confront it. And so I feel like this person feels like maybe you're not confronting it just yet, because maybe you're emotionally invested in this person, but it's something that you're building up your energy to get out of any uncertainty in regards to taking action, to walk away. Otherwise you feel like you're held back by this person, or held stuck to a passing situation which isn't moving. And so they know that you want forward progress, and they know that they've been sort of very stuck here, creating all sorts of uncertainty in your world. And maybe you've been avoiding communicating or taking action about, like looking after your own emotional happiness here when it comes to breaking free. but that's where you're striving to go. And so Cancer, Pisces, let's take a look then some more. Spirits, how is pile number 3's person think that pile 3 is feeling at this time? How does pile 3's person think that pile 3 is feeling at this time about them and this connection? Thank you, spirits. Ace of Wands in reverse. So new beginning. And that's Bruce Lee. That's Clint Eastwood. I don't know what movie that is. Justice in reverse. A Libra energy. And we have the Page of Coins in reverse. Not sure who that is. 6 of Cups. Okay, why is this Ace of Wands here in reverse, spirits? 4 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And finally, why is this Page of Coins in reverse? Clarified by that 6 of Cups. Why is that here? How does pile number 3's person think pile 3 is feeling at this time? Queen of Swords. Sharon Stone. Basic Instinct in reverse. If it's not, I'm making it up. 2 coins. And under that's the Chariot. Okay, and who's this? Russell Crowe in 300? I don't know. Anyway. Cancer. Okay, so 2 Pentacles and the Chariot. Yeah. So they know that they're stuck. And they know you wanted expansion, and they know you want movement and balance. You want to create a foundation. That's what you want. It's like your fire for this has been stalled out here because of this person. And so you're sort of kept up in the air as long as this person doesn't move forward. And so you're deciding, do I move forward? But this person feels like you haven't decided yet. And they feel like you feel it's imbalanced right now, being stuck in a situation that isn't going in the direction you want it to go because it feels very stuck, and you can't keep investing to something here that doesn't seem to have a long-term promising future. And that's this person has an opportunity that hasn't yet been planted in any sort of way here. And I feel like this person feels like you have a lot of deep love here. Like there's a deep, deep love, an innocent love, and a soul recognition that this is what kind of keeps you here in this state of purgatory, it seems, and uncertainty and up in the air. And your own clarity here is sort of held hostage in this imbalanced situation, and that the just thing would be for you to move forward away from this person if that meant you could have expansion and growth towards a future that you want. But at the same time, it's like that would require you to break out of a situation here that you feel very nostalgic to. And maybe you've been with this person for quite some time, It's like I've been with this person for so long, but I have to embrace some form of truth that this opportunity that I thought that could build to something is actually not. 8 of Wands, but it's only a matter of time before you break free. Or you want to break free, you want to move forward, you want to create 4 Wands, and this person is holding you back and keeping things stuck, and it's not progressing here at all according to how they think you feel. A Hangman. And so you are in deep contemplation about what decision you got to make here in order to confront this situation head on, because you're avoiding, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, avoiding confronting, dealing with, addressing this situation. And so you're sort of upkeeping this imbalanced situation, and maybe you've stopped giving to it, or you're contemplating about, how do I just not invest anymore in this imbalanced thing that isn't providing me with certainty about the future here. Who's this hangman? I don't know who this is. It looks like Bjorn. I know it's not Bjorn, but that's what it looks like. That's how you say it. Selma Jezkova. Okay, sure. Oh, it is Bjork. Bjork, as Selma Jezgova in The Dancer in the Dark. Yes, it does look like Bjork. Okay. I see here, life lesson. Letting go, trying to accelerate along an incorrect path may be a fruitless distraction. That's exactly what I was feeling, which is weird because normally I don't read the hangman like this. But it's like you're in some form of avoidance. Putting up with the situation here with them is how they feel. A situation that isn't providing you with a future and whatever you want, and you're just sort of going along here, feeling up in the air at this playing this person circus, feeling stuck, and just, they're not taking a chance. And it's like you have a fire, you have a passion, you have a desire to move forward, and this fire is being stalled, or this fire is being withheld or watered down for a period of time. And it's like, because I emotionally feel the love for this person, or a recognition here with this person that is preventing me from moving with what I know to be true. So I'm using my heart instead of my mind. And my mind is telling me that this is a dead end situation that I shouldn't be investing in. But somehow I'm here, But in my mind, it's like I'm going back and forth about it, but I haven't taken any action. And so I remain in this situation. So this is what I see. Pile number 3. I hope this helped you. I'll see you at the next one. All right. Bye-bye. Hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 4. You guys picked the Hermetic Tarot. Let's take a look, shall we? We're looking at the person on your mind and how it is they think you're feeling and thinking about them and this connection at this time. But before we get into what they think you're feeling and thinking, we're going to look at how you're actually feeling and thinking so that you know whether this is your pile or not. Okay, so if you don't resonate with this front end, then chances are this isn't your pile. And like I said in the beginning, sometimes it's reversed, meaning it's going to be your person's feelings and then how you think they feel and think. Okay, if it's reversed, then you can go check out another pile. Don't force it to fit. And if I have the energies crisscrossed, you'll have to determine who is who when I channel this energy, okay? Because that makes it's you and it's your person, vice versa, if we have two energies pull through. So, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. How is pile 4 actually feeling right here, right now? If they were to describe their feelings and their thoughts about this connection, what would they say? How will they know that this is their pile? Thank you so much, spirits. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. Thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing this reading for you today. 10 Swords revealing itself. Oh my goodness. An ending, it says Lord of Ruin. Painful ending. Something's come to a close. What is closing out here? Pile number 4. 9 of Cups. Oh my goodness. What's under this? It says the Lord of Material Happiness. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius energy. The Sun in reverse. Lord of the Fire of the World. Wow. Hopefully you guys can see these cards. They're quite fascinating. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the 3 Swords. The Lord of the Wild of the Fertile Land, the Lord of Sorrow, and we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, Children of the Voice Divine. I'm moving them down so you guys can see. Maybe over here. Is this better? Yeah, because it's bright over here and I need the light or else I can't see. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of the Thrones of Earth, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, let me see what your energy is showing here. And then the Foolish Man, which is the Fool in reverse. Okay. Okay, this is sort of seems to be a consistent theme here in the collective that I've been reading for. I do feel mostly just your energy here. How are you feeling? I feel like you're like, the most important thing here is to bring emotional happiness for me. Maybe you've been so wrapped up in making this person happy in some way that at your own expense. But I feel like right now we have a focus on what makes me happy emotionally and recognizing what doesn't make you happy. And so I think this is more about understanding what doesn't make you happy, because there's been a lot of imbalance. And I feel like you're amidst closing out things here in this connection that I feel like you're coming to understand or see that aren't necessarily aligned with what you want for yourself when it comes to a connection. And so I think you're understanding that you do have a choice. And maybe in the past it was hard for you to see this choice or to understand or navigate your way through making this choice, because there might have been a lot of pain involved with making decisions. It's like, in order for me to move forward with my own happiness, I would have to make decisions and maybe put an end to this connection or like close this for good. You know, once I officially move through another path, it's like I have to officially call it quits and deal with the three swords of an ending that maybe we weren't prepared to see, or we didn't understand how to navigate through this. And so I feel like you might be working on your independence away from this connection, because I feel like you're somewhere in between understanding that you're worthy of emotional fulfillment and also knowing that there's a situation here that isn't balanced in providing you with emotional fulfillment. And it's like, I'd be foolish. There goes my email. I'd be foolish to stay here because it's imbalanced and it's not working with me in a way here that brings to me the path that I'm feeling most called to work towards. And so I feel like you've been committed and dedicated towards the path of what is meant for you, but it's been very painful. And you haven't always been in the clear or seeing what the right answer is or the clear way. And it's like, I think you're ready to end the uncertainty. You're ready to end the period of unhappiness. You're ready to end, or have already potentially, like, I'm no longer willing to invest in anything that makes me unhappy. And so I feel like you've made peace with an ending of this, even though I do feel it was maybe a painful conclusion, you know, but I feel like this is more of a mental commitment or a mental understanding or an epiphany of sorts. It's like, yeah, I'm closing out, or I'm now making peace with a closing out of whatever is imbalanced and not happy in my world. And so although this creates a pain in my heart to have to maybe walk away or move forward down this lover's path in a different direction, or make the choice to do this, I'm mustering myself up, because this is something that I can't keep investing in. I can't go further down this path, is what you feel. Okay, so let's see, because I feel like we need a little bit more of an understanding why you're not emotionally fulfilled here. Spirit, for pile number 4, why are they emotionally unfulfilled here? What is this reading all about for pile 4? How are they feeling in this connection? How is pile 4 feeling in this connection? How would they describe their feelings so they know that this is indeed their pile? So this is fortitude. So this is strength in reverse. I don't think you've quite harnessed it within yourself to move forward yet, but I think you want the courage to move forward. So we saw the sun, and now we're seeing strength. 2 Leo, heavy Leo, could be ego, you know, working with our egos in regards to our desires. Queen of Pentacles, now in the upright. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Queen of Thrones of Earth. Pile number 4's feelings at this time. This one fell on my lap first. 10 Wands. Lord of Oppression, and then the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Lord of Swiftness. I'm going to cover up these nudity because, I don't know, maybe. Self-care. Yeah, spoil yourself in the moonlight. It's all about your 9 cups. Maybe you feel some guilt towards choosing yourself, you know? Because if you look at the Lovers, look at the Death falling sideways here in limbo. Scorpio energy. So we're amidst the transformation, amidst the release. Why is this Strength card in reverse? 8 Pentacles. Yeah. I think you're really working on your own courage, putting towards energy, working on yourself in order to make big moves to release. And I think you're releasing this connection to focus on yourself. The Ace of Swords, the embrace of truth. I feel it's been too heavy to stay here. You might feel very oppressed by the situation. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't move forward. And 5 of Swords, and you want to get out of 5 Swords situation where you might be sabotaging yourself or feeling like this person is, you know, creating conflict here. Is only you and this person conflicted about moving forward. There is no sight, no clarity about forward movement, and it's just become too heavy, too burdensome for you to carry. And it's also very burdensome for you to release. But the only way for you to transform and focus on yourself is to allow yourself the truth and clarity to move forward and to release this connection. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're being called to move forward and inspired to move forward towards your 9 cups. Okay? So, but I feel like you haven't worked on your courage just yet, or it would require you to confront this, you know, like take action on the truth that you already know. It's like the Sun in reverse was like, you took time for you to actually see it. And now it's like, I have to embrace this truth and take action on this truth, which would require you to release something. And so this would give you the freedom to sort of be independent here of this connection and no longer under the oppression of something that feels very stuck and stagnant. And maybe you haven't spoken your truth either with the 8 Wands and that Ace of Swords. I feel like there's something you're needing to speak, you know, to this person, or just a great truth you're needing to talk about here when it comes to your own happiness with the 9 cups that you haven't quite accepted yet or communicated. So spirits, pile number 4's person, then how do they think pile 4 feels? How does pile number 4 person think? Pile 4's person think that pile 4 is feeling at this time about them and this connection. Pile 4's person, what are their thoughts when they think about what pile 4 is feeling in this connection about them? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. Spirit, thank you so much. The King of Swords, Prince of Chariots of the Winds, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Princess of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse, the Blasted Tower. Oh my goodness. So the Tower, and then we have the 7 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Cups. Why is this King of Swords here, spirits? And we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and Justice, Libra energy. And the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and under that we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay, I gotta cover this nudity as well. Outer space, take time to heal, grow, and expand. Okay. Okay. So I feel like this person understands that you're seeing something here in this connection in regards to this dynamic that I feel hasn't been spoken. So there's some form of understanding here that hasn't been acted upon or embraced. But it is a truth, and it involves maybe where this person has left you feeling like a 5 Pentacles and a 4 of Cups state in reverse, where they weren't emotionally nurturing and pursuing this connection for whatever reason, and which was made you feel left out in the cold, and has made things very imbalanced, and has made you potentially even retreat in your own mind to really think about this connection, not with your heart, but with your understanding. And you've been trying to think about what it is that you want in regards to a future of a 10 cups for yourself in a connection, specifically what this connection hasn't been showing you, has been something maybe you've been in denial about, or you guys haven't really communicated to each other here, but you're thinking about and coming up with a way for you to honor and communicate and discuss what this looks like, so that you can get balance in your world and what's owed to you. And what's owed to you is a 10 cups. And so this person feels like either you've been avoiding this conversation with this person, or this person has been running away. And it's like, you know that this person is running away, but that the truth is going to come out in regards to, you know, a future 10 cups here would require there to be an effort put forward, not a running away. This is the only way to restore balance. And so there needs to be an honest communication and a new beginning around the truth. Like, don't run away. Let's confront. Let's put an energy in order to restore some form of balance here. And so this is going to take an event of acknowledging this. And so I don't know, either we're with the Page of Swords in reverse, like we're avoiding this conversation, or this person knows that they ran and maybe they're not around to have this conversation, or it's only a matter of time before you step forward to have the conversation with them. But it's like you already understand something here. And you understand that if things continue the way they have been, then like you can't stay here. That you don't want to stay in a 5 Pentacles and a 4 of Cups reverse, rejected and feeling out in the cold. And like, it's like you've already most likely experienced this with this person, and you're maybe still in this sort of energy. And it's like only a matter of time before you're like, yeah, I don't want to experience this no more. I have to take action, or I have to speak my truth, or I have to embrace what I already know. And what I already know, I have to take action on. And when I take formal action, that's when the Tower happens, because I embrace this truth and act on this truth, and now come forward revealing what we already know, you know, what a truth that we already know, but now I'm taking action, and now I'm actually communicating this thing. So whatever we're doing here isn't working. And so I don't know why they're waiting for you to do this, but that's what it seems like. Like you're the one that's sort of any minute now, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, like any minute now, you're going to be like, let's be honest about this, you know? And then you're the one who's going to like pull the Band-Aid and have the Tower and just be like, no longer want to be invested here. I no longer want to be in a situation where I feel out in the cold, and or I'm emotionally just not feeling it, with the 4 Cups in reverse. So let's see, Spirit, can we get a little bit more Pile 4's person and how they think Pile 4 is feeling in a way that is going to help me to channel what this is, because I have no idea what this is about. 8 of Cups, a Lord of Abandoned Success. 7 of Pentacles, Lord of Success Unfulfilled. 7 Wands and Queen of Swords in reverse. And she's got his head in her hands. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, why is this 8 of Cups here? The Devil. Capricorn energy. This landed like this. The Hangman in reverse, Pisces, and then reverse, sorry, in sideways position. And finally, we have the Six of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Wands, and the Emperor, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this person is just waiting for you to get empowered, essentially. At some point, you're going to get empowered here and know that you're going to move towards what you want. And you're wanting a 10 cups in your world, and you're realizing that this 10 cups isn't it, or at least it's not being fulfilled in this connection if you stay put. And so it's like the only way for you to get a 10 cups is to walk away emotionally from this connection, energetically. And it's like you're still stuck or hung up, or there's some devil chain you have to this person. And it's like you've been invested, you've been giving to a dead-end situation that hasn't been fulfilling. And so it's only a matter of time before you see the light, or you come to an understanding of that you're in this devil by choice of your own, and that you could break out of this devil. And you're just trying to understand how to, like break free and stand for what you want and fight for what you want. And so I feel like this person thinks that at some point in time, you might become realizing the truth of your situation here, and maybe even become very cold, towards this person, or like stand on your hill of it wasn't clear, or there wasn't any certainty, or I can't see past a certain point in this connection, and therefore I have to make my decisions based on this, and really lean into that and stand in your position to fight for what you want, which is I wanted an understanding of something that I couldn't see here. And so you're like no holds barred. And I feel like this person sees it at some point you're going to accept the loss here. You're going to understand that there is no victory to be had here in purgatory, or in this no producing situation where you're unfulfilled. And it's like only a matter of time before, you're saying, okay, I can't stay here. No matter how obsessed I am with this connection working out, or wanting it to be successful, or it's like it's only chaining me to it, and I don't want to be chained to it. So how can I engage differently or empower myself so that I can move out of this and find my 10 cups forward, away from this situation? Aries energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. So I do feel just one more then. How does pile number 4's person think that pile 4 is feeling then here? Can we get a little bit more just to wrap up this reading? Pile 4's person. They think pile 4 is feeling right here, right now. Thank you so much, spirits. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Blasted Tower in reverse again, and the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And yeah, it's the same thing in the Star. So what is this telling me? It's like it's only a matter of time before you understand and see a way to get what you want. And according to all the other cards, what you wanted was a 10 cups. And if it's not a 10 cups with this person because it's not happening, you're going to get honest and drop the self-deception, or drop the in denial of some form or fashion that this opportunity would create a 10 cups. So the truth here is that you have a vision of what you want, and that's what you're going to want to have a new beginning towards. And so that this situation couldn't create this 10 pentacles, this idolized world of something you could build with this person for the long term. It's like you're delaying the inevitable here. This is going to come apart and fall apart to this understanding. And when this does, then it will allow you to move on from this situation, which has been very toxic for some of you guys, are very much like devil and keeping you held hostage here, and uncertainty and lack of future. And it's like you really just want your future to be in line with your truth, in line with what you see, in line with what you want, and not up in the air, not seeing how you could build something here that is wobbly and not sustainable. And it's like, this is what you're slowly moving towards, and slowly aligning yourself with your wish, what you want. And it's only a matter of time before you get empowered here. Although through pain, because the Ace of Swords is through adversity. It's like through the challenge, through the Five Swords, through the challenge, you finally get here, but you're always wanting to row towards your North Star, which is your hope of a future. Two Swords. Yeah, but you're sitting here at this crossroads, still not choosing, still not empowered, still indecisive, still contemplating, going between this, staying where you're at, and knowing what you know and moving forward in truth, but staying potentially in denial. Pile number 4, this is what is coming through your reading. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you at the next one. All right, bye-bye.